you hand me that water? Please.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
There you go. This is a fun evening.
Camera. Did the camera move? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Looks fine. Thanks, Aaron.
You're welcome, Travis.
So I'm here with Lindsay and Andrew from the You Big Dumb Idiot podcast, which I've been on. I was on the longest episode.
So far.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not listened to a single episode.
Wow.
Whenever a new one comes out, I look at the length to see, and I'm like, yes.
What's
this
going
is
to
number
happen
one.
when eventually someone's episode's longer than yours?
I'll come on again
Yeah,
and
yeah.
talk more.
You'll bust in the middle of their episode?
Yeah.
All right. Hello.
Hi.
Happy holidays.
Yeah.
First of all, I brought some gifts for you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Dang, I didn't get you anything.
I didn't
Well,
get anyone anything.
That I
I'm
figured.
very unprepared.
You guys can trade gifts if you want.
my gosh.
Except that I got you
Yankee
both
swap.
the same thing. So I cleaned out an office at work today.
And you're just giving us garbage.
No.
No.
This is what I do on people's birthdays. I just give them stuff from my apartment.
Oh my
First
gosh.
of all, you both get a tin of Soft Quick, Sort Quick
Sort Quick.
fingertip moisturizer.
Friend of the show, Sort Quick.
Friend of the show. So that
Mine's
there's a piece of paper
yours is
over
yours.
it.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
So if you have a lot of papers to sort through, you just moisten your fingertip with that.
that's pretty
It's a little
cool.
plug
Oh
for
my gosh.
Sort Quick.
Sort Quick. In a store near you.
And then you
Probably.
both get, here, Andrew gets the dirty one.
Dirty
Then you get these fingertip covers that I think are used for the same purpose, but you can also get creative if you want.
This is disgusting.
Who gets hurt more between the two of you, do you think? Who does more bleeding?
I get cut open at work all the time from the
Okay.
garbage plants I work with.
Then you get these promotional Band-Aids, Travis.
Thank you.
And Andrew, here's an electronic mini calculator.
For all my calculations. This will be perfect.
I don't think it works.
Best day of my life.
Merry Christmas, you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Do you celebrate Christmas?
Yeah, a lot of them. I have a lot of families.
Okay.
You have a lot
Just
of like
checking.
secret families.
Yeah, I'm like a football
your
player from the
children.
50s.
Well, great. You
Traveling
can give those
salesman.
to your children if you want.
I'm gonna put these someplace very special.
All right. Now, Travis,
Yeah,
we have some questions for you.
very good.
Sorry, I'm just posing.
For every answer that you get right, give yourself a hoe.
Okay. Right then and there.
The word.
Okay, I was gonna say, what do you mean by a hoe?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Please
Guys,
clarify.
please. This is public television.
Oh my gosh, sorry. Sorry, Mom.
Okay. I'll start.
You will.
Very good.
What were Frosty's last words?
Frosty's last words. Happy birthday.
Is that not
No,
true?
Travis,
I think those
no.
were his first words, actually.
Oh, they were his first words.
What?
Weren't they?
Yeah.
because it was his
Happy
birthday.
birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was born.
Oh, in the cartoon?
Yeah.
I believe
I'm
so.
talking about in the song. Probably in the cartoon also.
His last word was day.
His last word before he died was
No!
the last sentence. What was his last sentence before he died?
According to the song.
He'll be back one day. I don't remember the phrasing.
He'll be back again someday.
Can I get just an H for that one?
Yeah.
Sure. Just a muffled H.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to take all of the questions
Yeah,
that I
good.
wrote if that works for you.
Good.
What exception did Disney make in hiring Tim Allen to star in the Santa Claus?
What do you mean exception?
They made an exception to a rule by hiring him.
Oh, did he work for a different company or something?
No.
Oh, they hired a criminal?
Yes.
I sort of have a beef with this question.
Why?
Because he already worked for Disney before being in the Santa Claus because Home Improvement was on ABC. He was already a Disney employee. So I think that your information is flawed.
Well, maybe they made an exception when they hired him for Home Improvement.
Maybe that's true.
Also. Mostly, I just want to remind everyone that Tim Allen served 2 years in federal prison for selling cocaine to an undercover officer.
And then he made a career out of it.
Right.
Made a career out of selling cocaine to undercover officer?
Yeah.
Well, that was like his whole early career. His comedy was all about that.
Oh, yeah.
About being a
I read
drug
about that.
dealer.
And then, like, he picked up a tool belt and started being, like, the tool guy. And the, middle-class men were like, we love it. It's just like us. And then that was his shtick from there on out.
And he glued himself to Jonathan Taylor Thomas's Rising Star.
God. Don't talk
Was that
about
an
gluing
episode where he
yourself
superglued himself
to
to-
Jonathan Taylor
Okay,
Thomas.
JTT.
I also just want everyone to know that Tim Allen was also arrested for drunk driving in 1997. Also in 1997, he injured a 72-year-old man in a car accident. And when the 72-year-old man told the media that Tim Allen seemed a little off, he sued the old man for $12 million and then later dropped the suit as a humanitarian gesture when he found out the old man had brain cancer.
So, Tim Allenson?
Happy holidays.
I didn't know this would turn into an attack on Tim Allen.
I really don't care. I mean, I like Tim Allen, but
Just doing a lot of research on the Santa Claus.
couldn't have
because
guessed.
Tim
Learned
Allen
so
is the
much this
literal
morning.
worst.
Okay, next, Tim Allen question. Name the 3 reindeer whose names begin with D.
Dancer. Donner. That's all I got.
Donny
What's
Osmond.
another one? And Donnie, you
Is,
get
is that
you
one
get
of
the
them?
O.
Okay,
and
I
O.
didn't know. Thank goodness.
The third is Dasher.
Dasher.
I forgot. You got a hoe for Tim Allen, Santa
Yeah.
Claus. How about I give you an O for that, and then that makes a complete
I'll take it.
O. In the original Santa Claus film, what phone number does Santa Claus sarcastically mention that caused controversy and was later removed from the film?
I have no clue.
1-800-SPANK-ME. A woman from Cleveland, Ohio called the supposedly fictional number for her curious grandchildren, and it turned out to be a phone sex line.
You know, in high school, my friends and I would go to payphones. Like, this is what we did for entertainment. We just sit around dialing random numbers on payphones, and if you got one to pick up, you got a point. And whoever could get the most points won. And sometimes you would get people's houses, because people get 1-800 numbers for their houses.
You?
Yes. And you would just talk to children. It was the
Oh
weirdest
my
thing.
gosh, that's so creepy and amazing.
It's just like this game.
Yeah.
If you get one right, you get, oh.
Did you guys ever prank call
you-
children?
you
Or
got
prank
no
call
points for
people
that.
as children, not just prank call children?
Oh, yeah, and one time we called information to get the number for information. That's the level we were working on.
Really
What was their
advanced.
response?
I think they hung up, and then my dad was like, "Why did we get these charges on the phone?"
I don't
So we
know.
were curious.
Travis, in A Charlie Brown Christmas, what does Lucy want for Christmas?
Pony?
She wants real estate.
She's
Travis.
practical. She's
She's
a
a
practical
boss.
woman of the 90s.
She wants to own everything.
But she could put a pony on it.
True.
It's a precursor to the pony.
You get no ho.
I don't watch a lot of these holiday specials. Even as a kid, I didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
What were you
Maybe
watching?
you should catch up this year.
No way. I got other things to watch. There's like a lot of good horror Christmas movies.
Like what?
There's this one called P2. It's about Wes Bentley, the creepy dude from
American Beauty.
And he's like a parking garage employee, and he's just trying to murder this woman in the parking garage on Christmas Eve.
What's his motive?
He's crazy. I don't remember.
He's
But
crazy.
But at one point, he gets her in an elevator and drops a fire hose in it and tries to fill it up and drown her in the elevator.
I mean, it seems flawed in
Yeah.
a few different ways.
Yeah, I doubt that they're sealed that tightly.
She gets out.
Oh, thank God.
Does she just
Spoiler.
push the open button?
I think so.
Way out.
Oh, it's my floor.
Dribbles out. Travis, let's get serious for a second. Santa breaks the fourth wall, not literally, like
I
the
know what you
phrase.
mean. I'm familiar. I read the Deadpool comic books.
Okay, great. Santa breaks the fourth wall by doing what home improvement-y action in both of the Santa Claus films? Home improvement-y is my phrase, by the way.
Grunting.
He probably
No.
does that quite a bit.
He
too,
probably does.
Unintentionally.
He tries on a tool belt.
Oh my.
No ho.
Is it what? How's it decorated? Is it like candy cane striped tool belt?
No, I think it's an actual tool belt. I think it's like, if memory serves, it's like in, the elf workshop.
Gotcha.
Oh, was he putting together toys? Is that
No,
something that
he's got-
Santa does?
He's got people to do that.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't degrade himself by putting
No,
together toys. He makes his enslaved children do that
Right.
for him.
Yeah, he delegates that.
Yeah. What does Santa even do all year long? If they're just making toys, is he just
Makes his list.
chatting on the phone?
He has to
and-
check it twice. It takes a long time.
I guess that there are a lot of kids in the world.
Yeah. And then to double check it, like, hello. Okay, from me, you got 2 hoes
Out of how
hoes.
many?
out
14.
of 5. Well, wait. We'll see. You got an H on the first one, you got an O on another one, then the complete hoe
Complex scoring system.
for the criminal question, and then 3
Completely wrong.
lumps of coal
Very good.
for those.
Uh-oh.
You drew them right there.
Yeah.
Very talented artist.
Don't look at this.
I have a couple of questions also. The first few are very subjective.
Do I accumulate more hoes in this round?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can have as many for me as you want. I don't care.
Oh, well. Figures.
Yeah, I'm a little looser. Okay, what, subjectively, what is the worst Christmas song?
The worst, that Paul McCartney one everyone hates.
I don't
know
hate
that
it.
song.
The Simply
Simply
Having.
Having a Wonderful
Oh, I
Christmas
love that
Time.
one.
Me too.
Yeah, I listened to the.
So that's the best Christmas song, so you're wrong.
There's a really good podcast called Harmontown. It's hosted by Dan Harmon, the creator of Community. And just this past week, they did the most brilliant takedown of that song ever. So I would recommend listening to that.
But we like the song.
I do not.
Well, my least favorite Christmas song is Baby, It's Cold Outside.
Yeah.
It's basically about a man keeping a woman captive so that he can do who knows what after the song.
Yeah,
At one point, he drugs her drink, possibly.
Yeah.
It's a real great message.
What's in this drink?
Yeah.
I have a friend who's an elementary school teacher, 2nd or 3rd grade, and they like designed their door for each time of the year. And for Christmas, they designed it with "Baby, It's Cold Outside," and I kind of had to point that out to her.
It's a horrible
I
song.
have to think critically about that one.
So you didn't get anything
No
for
ho.
that one. I'm really sorry.
I'll keep track. No ho.
Also, subjectively, what's the second worst Christmas song?
Well, I gave you my opinion on the first, so
Yes.
2, I'll just ape off yours and go, "Baby, It's Cold Outside."
Okay, well, no.
That's not right.
It's actually Jingle Bell Rock.
Oh, really?
Because that's the second. I mean, it's a close second, too. I loathe that song more than anything. 'Cause
Did you
it's
sing
played-
it in school?
Probably.
Did you have the hand gestures?
They're hand gestures?
Did you perform it as at a Christmas program?
No.
We didn't do the hand gestures. I'm sure I had to sing it.
There would show us some hand
Well,
gestures.
I'm just trying to remember. It's like Jingle Bells Chime. I don't remember what that one is. Chime. And Jingle Bell Time.
Oh.
Dancing and
Oh,
prancing in Jingle Bell Square in the frosty air.
Well-
What a bright time. It's the right time to rock
Oh,
the
gosh.
night away.
What made me write this question is that it's been playing at work a lot, and
Oh.
it seems like one of the only Christmas songs that is just on repeat constantly.
Yeah.
Because I'll hear like a Burl Ives one every couple of days, and then just Jingle Bell Rock like every 10 minutes. I loathe it. Okay, so
No.
nothing for that. I'm really sorry. Nothing for that one also. You don't know a lot of my opinions, and you're not going to get very far.
It's a
in
real
life.
shame.
I think it's only the second time I ever met you, so.
Well,
We'll try this again next
we'll
year.
get to know each other better with the next question. What's my favorite Christmas desserts?
Christmas dessert? Are there specifically Christmas desserts?
I mean, I think so.
I have only ever seen these at holidays. Can we give them a hint?
Yeah.
It involves alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yeah, it's an alcoholic dessert.
Something Alaska.
No. That's baked Alaska. I don't really
baked
know what that is,
Alaska.
except you can make it on the Sims.
Yeah, I think that you light it on fire. That's why there's alcohol. That's the alcohol. part.
Oh, I see.
'Cause you can, and it burns your Christmas tree to the ground. Maybe, I don't know.
I think that's it.
My favorite Christmas dessert is rum balls.
Rum balls, I don't even know what those are.
Well,
Well, we have some right here.
I wish. Oh God, I wish we did.
Are they?
Rum-
Is there caramel involved, or just chocolate
caramel-
and?
I'm not really. I just know that they're little. I mean, balls of dough that are mostly. They just taste like sugary rum.
Oh yeah, it is dough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dough based.
Little dough balls. They're amazing, and everyone should try some this holiday season.
So it's dough soaked in rum?
Basically, I think that there's just a bunch of rum in the when you're making it. You just
Okay.
add but when you bite into them, and it just tastes like
Yeah.
you're taking a shot of rum.
There
That's
you
true.
go.
There's rum in the dough.
It's ideal.
No ho for not knowing any of Andrew's secret opinions.
Welp, real disappointing. Thought we knew each other better.
But Travis, you're a movie guy.
I like a lot of movies.
The next
I don't think there are any
bit.
scary ones in this one.
No, well, there's this name that Christmas movie. I'm going to give you a quote from a Christmas movie, and you tell me what it's from.
Okay.
Pretty straightforward. Pretty
Can you
easy.
please say the first one like it's said in the movie?
Yes.
Okay,
All right.
go ahead.
Teacher says every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
It's a Wonderful Life.
You get a ho!
I've never seen that movie.
I've never seen it either. I just know that line. the
It's
only line I
way
know.
more obnoxious than the actual movie, I think. It's like, teacher says.
Oh, good. Because I'm sorry I didn't do that voice any justice then. Do you want to try it?
No,
Okay.
that's all. I mean, that's all anyone can take.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Christmas Story.
Yeah.
You get a ho!
That movie's directed by the same guy who directed Black Christmas, one of my favorite horror
who
movies
is
of
he?
all
Get outta
time.
here.
I can't think of his name, but those are his two big movies.
Wow.
Yeah.
A real Christmas nut.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the next one. Bless this highly nutritional microwavable macaroni and cheese dinner and the people who sold it on sale. Amen.
Home Alone.
Yes!
Ho!
I thought that was an obscure one.
3 straight hoes.
3 straight hoes. 3 straight hoes.
Well,
Title? Do you have a title for your Christmas special?
I think it's just the Travis Wayne Hurt Christmas special.
I think that's ideal.
That's the best.
All right.
Subtitle: 3 straight hoes.
Last one that I've got. Sorry. Last one I've got here. Let's see you take this under advisement, jerkweed.
Home Alone 2. Lost in New York.
I love that you got the subtitle. That's not the right movie.
No
but,
hoes. I've
this
never
is-
seen this film.
This is from Die Hard.
Die Hard.
That's one of John
Christmas
McClane's
movie?
lines.
Does it take place at Christmas?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a Christmas movie.
Oh,
Yes, it's a Christmas movie.
sorry.
Throws my chair to the ground. Yeah, it's one of. I mean, I had a lot to choose from that movie.
2.
I just loved the word jerkweed.
3.
It's pretty good.
4, 5.
I got 5 hoes.
You got 5 hoes.
When do I use them?
No.
Ho, 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 ho?
Were you asking us a question?
Very much so.
Ho,
Well,
ho, 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 ho.
is that all you guys got?
Yeah, I mean, what else could you ask for? I brought presents.
Some of those rum balls, maybe.
I mean, my girl makes a mean one, so I'll mail you some. I'll fax you a couple.
Okay, very good.
Aw.
Well, thanks for coming on.
Merry Christmas,
for
Travis.
having
Merry
us.
Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas, Andrew.
Merry Christmas, Lindsay.
And end segment.
Up next, Bookmobile with their song, All I Want for Christmas Is For You to Disappear.
I want no Batman. I want no wine and cheese. I want no sweater vest. I want no world peace. All I want for Christmas is you to disappear. All I want for Christmas is you to disappear. All I want for Christmas is you to disappear. All I want for Christmas is you to disappear. I don't want no girlfriend. I don't want no 3-foot mom. I don't wanna go caroling. I don't wanna have to sing no song. All I want for Christmas is you to disappear. All I want for Christmas is you to disappear. All I want for Christmas is you to disappear. All I want for Christmas is you to disappear. All I really want this Christmas is you erased from existence. All I want for Christmas is you to disappear. All I want for Christmas is you to disappear. All I want for Christmas is you to disappear. All I want for Christmas is you to disappear.
Thank you for watching the Travis Wayne Hurt Christmas special. I'd like to thank all of my guests, Aaron, Todd the Cat, Pie Storm, Andrew, Lindsay, and Bookmobile. I'd also like to thank Mark, Matt, Era Records, and Jason at UPTV for helping me put this whole thing together. I hope all of you have a Merry Christmas, or whatever else you celebrate. Be nice. Also, follow me on Twitter, @JakeFogelnest. My name's Travis Wayne Hurt. If anyone out there would like to give me a ride home, I think that'd be real nice.
This is so hot.